You know, first time you ride every year, it's just like, oh, seems like just so much work to get going. Anyways, my hope is, and I'm just trying to check down here, I'm hoping that I'm trying to use uh, the the Lexin as a microphone. I don't know if it's working. I am going to turn my grips on. Yep. So maybe I'm actually heading down to a friend of mine's place right now. He his bike is actually in the shop. Well, I guess I should test this because right now I need to figure out where I'm going because I can't remember. I'm going to take these off. Where his exact address is. So hold on. She does sound a little funky, right? It could be because she's sitting way on her side. Yeah, she sounds better upright. She's like way down on her side over there. So that's never a great thing, I guess. First rides of the year, gotta love them. Anyways, let's see if I can get his exact address. 40 minutes, perfect. 40 minutes. I think that's excellent. Once I get running, I will have to put my pant legs back up. Anyways, I am hoping that this is all working well and good. I rode home yesterday, and I ended up having to do, well, I tried to hook it up, but time was an issue. Oh, that's great on the knees, trying to back that up like that. Oh, oh yes. Okay. Are we off? Sort of. Let's do this first. Neutral. Can I get any music? There we go. Music. Excellent. Turn that down a little bit. All right. Now we are off. We'll come back here, here, that. I think we're golden. I think we're golden. Still in neutral. There we go. Okay, I do have to pull my pant legs down because they are riding high. Anyways, I had said a lot. Honestly, I said a lot. I said some stuff in my video yesterday, and again because I actually didn't have a microphone going, nobody heard anything, which is fine. Fine. It ended up just being a test, really, to see what the image quality of this is, and that was. Now, the other thing that I'm doing today, which is a little different, is that the Insta360 X3, when you're doing single lens mode in 4K, so it can only shoot, I think it's like 30 frames, 25 frames, 24 frames. Now, I kind of wanted to get my videos. I wanted to try. I'm not 100% sure if I want that or not, but maybe. I wanted to get them all in 4K 60. So this is recording in 4K 60, and this is actually recording in 3.6K, 3.7K, something like that, 60, but it does 60. So I'm like, it's only a little bit less, right? It's only a little bit less. And to be completely honest with you, when I am shooting in actual 360 mode, I'm up-resing like 1080p footage, so it should look better and give me that 60 frames. That's my thought. So I guess we shall see. Anyways, I think this will be good for the bike today. Just a nice actual run. You know, it's warm enough right now for me to not be cold. I guess is the easy thing to say, right? Not be cold. And yeah, I'm just gonna kind of let this run because I got full batteries on both. Like I said, the whole trip is only 40 minutes to my buddy's house, so I'm not even going to turn this off. I'm just going to just keep it recording, and once I get to Dave's place, then we'll turn it off, and that'll be the video. One thing you definitely have to kind of watch for this time of year, right? We luckily in the last week we got a lot of rain, so a lot of rain cleaned up the roads a lot, but you still really have to watch. Like I find here in Nova Scotia, at least, you know, and it's anywhere, but I really found it here in Nova Scotia since we moved here, that the like the exit ramps and the on ramps and things like that, they get a lot of what you call it, a lot of sand and grit on them. So really important to watch for that when you're coming in and out, and really just corners in general. It's not unheard of for there to be a fair bit of sand. But again, since it rained a lot, rain, you gotta appreciate it a little bit. It washes the roads clean. All right, let's get her into 6th gear. There we go. And my cruise, click, click, and sets. Cruise on the motorcycle. It's glorious, glorious. So the one thing that you have to kind of be aware of this time of year too is that, again, here, roads have taken a bit of damage in Canada. A lot of potholes, like sink your car into potholes. Luckily, I've ridden this road here a fair bit, so I kind of know where they are. And I do find, at least with a motorcycle, it's at least a little bit easier to get yourself in between them. You know, if there's a pothole that's coming up, you can kind of get yourself so you don't hit them. But gotta be aware, play safe, right? Because in a car, you hit a pothole, it's like, oh, bang, that was loud, that was painful a little bit. But in a motorcycle, you hit a pothole doing like highway speeds, you could literally just be like, and I'm all over the ground right now. You know, nobody wants that, I don't think, you know. But while I have you here, let's talk about what I've done to the Victory, the cross country that I bought just last fall. And I bought some stuff, of course, over the winter, and have installed it. Some of it needs to be a little bit adjusted, for sure. So, number one is backrest, which you guys may or may not be able to see. Backrest back here. Amazon special. Oh yeah, Amazon special. And I'm going to tell you this. Awesome. I love it. I have had backrests on every one of my cruisers. You know, everyone. It's just one of those things that I'm like, yeah, you know, it's night and day difference. It literally, like, I was riding this seat, and the whole winter I was thinking, okay, how do I make this seat more comfortable? Do I buy a new custom seat? Do I get like a seat cushion? What do I do? And then I put this backrest on, and all of a sudden, because I have that support pushing myself back, which kind of just, I think, gets me back in that spot, it's fine. I honestly don't think I need anything different. This guy's going a little slow. Yeah, so I think I'm pleased. I'll be completely fine with this. This mirror needs to be turned down a little bit. I'll be fine with this seat, I think. I can't see why I wouldn't. And the backrest. Yeah, so good. The other thing that I put on was, you guys may be able to see them down here, was these. Now, this one definitely needs to come forward, because as you can see, I can sort of rest my foot on it. You know, if I kind of get it out like this, I can. This one on this side though, like, it's in a perfect position. I got my foot like right there. So I gotta either get this up higher or bend it, maybe just bend it back toward me a little bit. I think really that's all it kind of needs. Just kind of pull back a little bit. So, because I haven't, this is like one of my first time riding that I've actually been able to put my feet on it. This one, again, on my left-hand side, this one down here, fantastic. The one on the right-hand side has to come back a tad. Slight little adjustment, not a big deal. I did get myself a heel toe shifter, but I haven't installed it yet because I went online to check all the videos, which, because again, Victory's discontinued, all these videos came out like, I don't know, a decade ago. And now the heel shifter that I bought, an eBay special, I think eBay or Amazon, I can't remember. Anyways, the one that I bought, it doesn't install differently, but sort of. The old ones just had 2 screws that passed through and you tightened it on the one side with like a nut. This one, where the heel shifter mounts to the shifter, it's threaded now. So I think because of the fact that the screws and that are longer, I kind of have to take off the whole like floorboard setup, possibly. Big deal? No, but it's going to take me a little bit more time. And again, with my knee being sore, whenever I have to like get myself like down on the floor, I don't. It's that simple. I had a bath last week. Not even thinking about it. I'm like, I'm gonna have a bath. The warm water will feel nice on my knee. Had the bath. Getting out of the tub, because we have a high-sided tub. Not as easy as one may think. No, not easy at all. So getting down on the floor to do this, I was like, no, I'll wait. So, like I said, the reason that we're going into the city primarily is because I am getting my bars fixed or changed. I have some new 14-inch bars. They're actually with Mary right now because I didn't know if they would fit on the bike to take them there. Oh, see, pothole. Maybe I don't want to be this close to this guy because I can't see potholes until they're like right on top of me. Anyways, I'm gonna come over because this guy, you know. Anyways, yeah, new 14-inch like ape hangers coming on, which is gonna be awesome, I think. I don't really know what's going on up there. Okay, they're all coming over. My goal is, my hope is that I can get my bars up sort of height-wise where my mirrors are right now. I think that will be good. And if I can get them back a little bit so that my hands are just kind of back here, I think, like up here, I think that would be really good. Just for maneuverability and comfort, you know. And anything else? Oh yeah, what I will order, I'm hoping that I'll order it before the end of the month. This is April that I'm shooting this. Is actually April 2nd that I'm shooting this. What I'm hoping is that I'm going to get myself a different windshield, because as you may be able to see right now, I am staring right through the windshield. And it's fine when your windshield's really clean and you're, you know, it's whatever, like a day like today. Not so fine when it's really rainy, because you're looking through just a windshield that's covered in rain. So I want to be able to look over it. Also, in a hot day, when it's hot, you don't get a ton of wind. So for this time of year, not having a ton of wind is a little bit all right, because it's cold out. Right now it's like +8, +9 degrees Celsius. And with the heat that my engine's putting out, excuse me, and the protection that I have on my lowers, plus the protection up at the top here, you know, I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. I got my heated gloves on, right? Not my heated gloves, my heated grips on. I just got these. You guys may have seen the review I did. My Kemimoto tactical gloves, and they're fine with the heated grips, so that's all right. So I'm looking at the, I can't remember what they're called, Madstad, they have one. And they have it at 11-inch. Now I have an 11 and a 13, but it's movable. So basically it can lift up, you know, about 2-ish inches. So I'm gonna try to measure where it is that I'm looking over, so that it is at that height, kind of when it's fully down, and then I'm gonna know that I can raise it up 2 more inches to get it up. So if it is cold out or whatever, and I am like, nope, need to need to get some wind protection, then I know that I can, right? So yeah, yep. So that's on the agenda. And again, I don't know if it's something that I'll order right away, but I will order it sometime fairly soon. Is I did order a pair of, or a set of Shinko tires. I think they were, I got like I want to say it's 777s. I got a set of 777s, I think, for the front, and I got a pair of, I don't know if it was 899s or 890s or something like that. It's like their touring tire for the back. Um, and I bought them because they went on sale during like a Valentine's Day deal. And I run Shinko tires on my motorcycles all the time. But I've never gone on a really, really, really long motorcycle trip. So after I ordered them, of course, I was like, I wonder how long these will last. Will they last me the whole trip? So on average, and the front tire maybe a little bit more, but on average, the rear tire, a lot of people are saying, 7,000 to 8,000 kilometers, probably, depending how aggressive you ride, is what you can expect to get from them. And I was like, oh, that's not great, because our trip is probably 15,000 kilometers, maybe even a little more, but probably 15,000 kilometers for sure. So I need a set of tires that is going to kind of give me that. So I think I'm going to order a pair of Metzler 888s. They're what are they called? The ultra marathons. So those ones, everybody's that I read are saying that, oh yeah, no, the ultra marathons, you should be able to get, I don't know, 10, 12,000 miles on them. So plenty. And those I would think would be, I'd put them on once the tires that are on there now, I have some Dunlops on there now. Once these are pretty much done, or before the trip, so just give them enough time so that, that I can break them in, and then they're ready to go, ready to go. And then when I get back, and those ones are worn out, or maybe they last me the rest of the year, I don't know, then I have the Shinkos ready, and I don't need to buy tires for replacements for those. So it's okay. It's not as if the Shinkos are wasted, right? So that's good. All right, I've been yapping a lot. I am going to stop now. Talking to you has been very good. It's kind of therapeutic, I have to say. Riding a motorcycle, talking to the camera, very therapeutic. My hope is that the mic is working, because if not, still therapeutic, but seems like a big waste of time. All right, I will see you as we get closer to my buddy's place. Well, that was lovely on the highway. Sometimes it's just nice. It's good, and it's honestly, my volume is really high, and it's actually probably really good. I'm guessing probably really good for the bike, just to blow out the cobwebs. Nothing there. This, see, a little bit of gravel, not too bad though. Seems like they've done either the rain's done a good job, or maybe sweepers are out. I don't really know. I don't really know. See, right? It feels nice. My wrist is still a little sore. I remember like a little while ago, my wrist was a little playing not pretty with me, but it's enough. It's fine for me to hold on to this and shift gears. I think if I was in a big city and there was a lot of shifting and holding the clutch in and stuff, maybe I'd have some issues. But as of today, no, I'm okay. I'm all right. All right, a little bit further. What do we got? It says I'll be there at 1:52, and it is currently 1:43, so about 9 minutes. All right, I will see you just before we pull into his place. All right. Look at me remembering how to ride a motorcycle. Fantastic. And so far, nobody's hit me. Also fantastic. all kinds of perks, you know. Did you see it? First bike wave, first bike wave. Yep, first bike wave. All right, we're almost at my buddy's place. We're there in 1.9 kilometers. Now, this is an area, there's some lovely, lovely homes in here, for sure. It's also one of these areas that kind of doesn't want you to go fast. So they have some pretty gnarly, that's right, I'm a youngin' now, pretty gnarly speed bumps that when I first came out here, I left at night and I was like, I think I came from the other, I can't remember now. Anyways, these bumps, they're not bad on a motorcycle, but man, if you're not aware of them, and like not paying attention for some reason, and you hit that going at a decent speed, oh yeah, that's a throw you up off your seat for sure. Anyways, take a look at the houses, take a look at the homes. They're lovely. Everybody here, I'm guessing, would have a fair bit of property, is my guess. Very nice. Very, very nice. You can see some of the water because of all the rain that we've had. Yep, yep, yep. And I've been to Dave's place, where I'm going right now, a handful of times, but I still put it in the GPS because I guarantee you I would just drive right by it because I just kind of get gallivanting and looking around, and you know, all of a sudden I'm at the other side of this road and I'm like, I've gone too far. Definitely gone too far. You know. Yep. All right. That's lovely. That's the one thing I have to say. I love our house, but I do wish we had a garage. That's nice too. They're all nice. Let's call it as it is. All the houses here are lovely. I think the other thing I'm going to do whenever I get into like where there's a Canadian Tire or something like that, I think what I'm going to do is actually get myself some seafoam to put in the tank, you know, just to give it that, get all the water and whatever out of the fuel. Something that I usually do, you know, first ride of the year. I didn't do it this year. I put it in the tank, so I put it in before I stored it. But you know, you know, you know. Okay, it's coming up here soon. It's one of these houses. It's this house right here. There we go. See? And my guess is he's got enough little room here for me to back out, do all my stuff, don't fall over. So one thing I have to realize is that my knee is not as strong as it normally is, you know. And here we go. All right, guys. We'll see you guys next ride.